Hey everyone watching! In this video on Eye for an Eye, we will be exploring the 9-year-old Outsmarts Killer Preacher, the Andrew Hockensmith Case. From homeschooling to heroism, Andrew's journey. A remarkable incident unfolded in Kentucky when a 9-year-old boy played a crucial role in assisting the police in apprehending a pastor linked to a shocking triple homicide. This young hero, Andrew Hockensmith, was the son of Michael and Angela Hockensmith, who co-owned a local pawn shop called ABC Gold Games and More in Danville, located just over 30 miles southeast of Lexington. The Hockensmith family was deeply involved in their community, with Andrew being homeschooled while also caring for his baby sister Naomi. The pawn shop was not just a business for them. It was a second home where the children often spent their days, creating a unique blend of family life and work. Michael Hockensmith and his wife Angie built a life around their faith and family. They moved to Danville in 2013 and became integral members of their local church community. Michael's mother, Barbara Hockensmith, praised him for his dedication to his family and church. After joining a pawn shop, he became a partner, integrating his professional and personal life to reflect his values. On September 20th, 2013, the Hockensmith family visited their pawn shop, where Andrew, a homeschooler, often played games. However, the atmosphere changed when a man with a beard entered and demanded everyone stand up. This led to a series of harrowing moments, revealing Andrew's bravery in helping bring a dangerous individual to justice. His quick thinking and courage left a lasting impact on his family and community. Andrew Hockensmith witnesses a triple murder. In a harrowing account shared with Final Moments, a visibly shaken Andrew recounted the terrifying experience he endured alongside his mother and baby sister Naomi. As they sought refuge in a corner of the store, they were met with chilling high-pitched sounds reminiscent of a dart gun. It was in this moment of sheer panic that they witnessed the tragic shooting of Michael Hockensmith and Dan Smith by an unknown assailant. Just moments before the chaos escalated, Andrew's mother, Angie, urged him to take Naomi to the back of the store, a decision that ultimately proved to be a heartbreaking last act of protection before she herself fell victim to the violence. Andrew recounts the tragic events of his parents' death. He calls 911 filled with fear to inform the dispatcher about the tragic events. He describes the situation succinctly, stating that a robber had shot his parents and might still be nearby. The chilling audio recording captures Andrew's innocence as he calmly relays the grim reality, urging authorities to arrive quickly. The soft coos of baby Naomi echoes in the background, contrasting the tragic event. The Danville Police Department, led by detectives A.J. Mullins, Lisa Dollins, and Robert Vlad, investigated a murder case involving a young boy named Andrew. Andrew recounted passing by the bodies of his loved ones and informed Michael's mother of the tragic news. The detectives found the victims were shot multiple times with a .22 caliber weapon. Andrew's detailed description of the shooter, a heavy-set man with sunglasses, a cap, and a fake beard, was crucial to the investigation. His description of the weapon also helped deduce the assailant used a gun silencer. Investigators examined possible motives. Investigators in Danville, Indiana, were initially suspicious of a deadly robbery, but soon realized that no money was taken from the register, leading them to investigate other possibilities. They contacted relatives, including Dan Smith's daughters, Crystal Keeps and Stephanie Smith, who described Smith as a kind man who loved to help others. The victims' relatives couldn't understand who would want to harm the victims. A man exited ABC Gold Games and More after the murders and fled the scene in a silver minivan. Surveillance video suggested the killer staked out the pawn shop or someone inside before the attack. The Hockensmiths were a loving family with no past troubles. Steve Devine, the owner of ABC Gold, Games and More, was supposed to meet the Hockensmiths and Smith for a business deal, but called in sick. Devine's alibi was checked out, as he was home with his wife at the time of the murders. Danville police learned that Smith regularly traveled between pawn shops with a briefcase with a potential worth of $30,000 to $100,000. They tracked surveillance footage from multiple businesses that Smith visited on the morning of the murders, including Lawson's Jewelry in Harrodsburg. A phone call from Michigan shifts the investigation. A Michigan pastor called Kentucky authorities after a pastor named Kenneth Allen Keith made suspicious remarks about Michael and Andrew Hockensmith. Keith, a pawn shop owner and pastor at a Somerset church, was involved in the case. Detectives discovered Keith had a different preaching style than the Hockensmiths, as he had a rifle with a sling on and was discussing his past. Keith and ABC Gold Games & More owner Steve Devine were previously in business with each other, but the partnership fell through, resulting in Keith owing Devine money and Devine suing. The Hockensmiths, previously employed by Keith, took over as partners of the pawn shop, and Devine reportedly felt cheated by the new arrangement. A silver/grey minivan was registered and associated with Keith. Police requested the pastor to initiate a conversation with the suspect. The case highlights the differences between preaching and pawn shops in the case. Police narrow in on Kenneth Allen Keith. Kenneth Allen Keith, a former pastor, was arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder after a series of murders in Danville, Kentucky. Keith admitted to being at a pharmacy at the time of the murders, which was found by police. The prime suspect, who was in Florida, was later found at Keith's home, church, and business. Detectives found materials used to design a homemade gun silencer and .22 caliber shell casings used for target practice at Keith's pawn shop, which matched those from the crime scene. Keith faced a possible death sentence for his crimes, but prosecutors offered him life in prison without the possibility of parole to spare the victim's loved ones from a lengthy trial. Michael Hockensmith's mother, Barbara Hockensmith, said that Keith would have to live with his own demons. Andrew Hockensmith expressed gratitude for his life and the reimagined life he has, as he feels like he is living through his parents' life. The Hockensmith's relationship with Keith was strained, as he had a previous relationship with the pastor Dan Smith. Keith's parents were surprised by his actions and the potential for a lengthy trial. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Eye for an Eye, and leave a comment in the comment section below.